From the Carthage Field at the Robert Joseph Denalo Stadium, WCTV is proud to present high school football this Saturday afternoon between the Spartans of DePaul and the Greek Knights of St. Joseph. Hello everybody, I'm Larry the Fury along with John Francola and the volunteers of WCTV as we get ready to bring you an outstanding game between two teams who have a great history, and we were part of some of those games that they played, John, going back to 1995 at Giant Stadium. Both teams come into this game 2-0. They played fairly well. They're looking to continue their winning ways, and they're looking to move into the October and then finally for that big win in December for a state championship, with St. Joe's is defending because they won one last year, and DePaul also did very well.
Absolutely. You know, you look at Pope John. Pope John has 2 games so far. They're 2-0, and they first game they played Pope John. Now, you and I saw Pope John against St. Joe's. They beat them 52-28, and then they play Seton Hall and beat them 52-21. So they're coming in, Larry, higher than Sky. They feel they have the team that they could create an upset right here.
Yeah, they play coming in with an outstanding quarterback, Andrew Butler, who does everything. A tall, lanky quarterback, fires the ball downfield. Some of their running backs, Sean Kelly is an outstanding running back with speed. They've got great wide receivers. They're well coached. It is a very good team. We've seen DePaul play over the years, and they play well. Last year, I was able to go up to DePaul and watch them host St. Joe's. It was a very close game. They typically play tough games. A couple of years ago, we saw DePaul defeat St. Joe's at the King College. It was a very close game. So we're looking for a close game because that's what these schools do when they play football. Very close.
That was a 7-6 game.
I remember
that game.
That was a real shootout, wasn't it? Now, St. Joe's coming up here to St. Joe's since 1988. I don't want to give away our age. Always has an outstanding team, great runners, great quarterbacking. But the runner that they have today is Audric Estime. And, John, this kid is considered to be one of the best runners in Bergen County.
And he's only a junior. And this young man can take it to the house from any place and more. He may have to do a lot of running today, depending on the score. If so, he will score a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, he's an out runner. They do throw the ball. I mean, sometimes you figure St. Joe's is just a run. We always talk about them when Tony Carthage up here, how much they run. But they have some great receiver. This Blake Whippler, he had 6 receptions for 166 yards in 2 games. Not bad.
2 games that they played. They went to Capistrano. The only thing I've ever seen is, what goes to Capistrano?
The Swallows.
Swallows, exactly. And they played a team, and they weren't called the Swallows. They were Gessera Catholic. They won 24-13. And, of course, they came back at MetLife Stadium, my old alma mater. That's not the stadium, but MetLife. And, of course, Cardinal Hayes, a score that was 33-7. However, what do we know? There was a lot of yards scored against St. Joe's, somewhere around well over 400 yards.
And Augie Hoffman, the head coach, wasn't happy about that, and they worked on it this whole week here.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. This is the Green Knight schedule, as you see. The 2 teams John mentioned. Today is DePaul. Next week it's St. Francis Academy in Maryland. They're going down to Maryland. Hope it's not hot down there.
It will be hot.
And then they play Paramus Catholic. We'll start it now. We'll brief it. We're going to be here for the Paramus Catholic game. Then they will go over to Bergen Catholic, Don Bosco, Seton Hall Prep, and they finish up here. They finish up with St. Peter's Prep on the road. So that's a nice schedule for St. Joe's, and they're ready to defend their championship that they won last year at MetLife Stadium. Both teams are on the field. They're warming up. WCTV, I want to use the word warming up. It's so hot. You don't have to do too much to warm up.
It is
Just getting
hot.
ready for the game. We hope you enjoy it. The Spartans of DePaul, the Green Knights of St. Joe's. It's going to be a great one.
According to the rules of the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association, these rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct.
Well, the teams, both captains are going to the middle of the field to get the flip of the coin, and we've been told prior to the game that this game will have instant replay. There's challenges. You can have one a half if you're successful. You keep that one, and then you have one in the second half. And if you're successful there, you can have it. So the most you can have is two if you're really successful. If we have that many.
Well, that'd be great, Larry, because, you know, it's something that everybody and coaches and you and I have done games where if that happened, it would have been switched.
Wow.
And we couldn't do anything at that point, but why not? But the time that it's going to be adding, it's going to be unbelievable. Games are going to go another 15, 20, 30 minutes.
I don't know if you have that many. Hopefully not, because you could. You have 4 challenges. You could have.
As long as you're picking, if you're getting the right answer.
So, you know, you hope there's no challenges. And as you see the teams here lining up, it's a very warm day.
I think it's about 80 degrees.
DePaul will be on offense first. It's easy, 80. It's funny, yesterday morning was 40 degrees. This afternoon could be 85. Tomorrow could be close to 90. So, I mean, it's just
I had to take my
crazy
sweater off.
Just don't take anything else off.
Nothing else.
Remember that coach in Ridgewood used to take everything off before the game?
But by the time the first quarter ended, he had just about everything out.
We'll have the
He
national.
was in his jockey shorts.
Okay.
Will lead us in the pregame prayer for all the student athletes.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, we thank you for the blessings of talent, hard work, and good fortune that has led both of these proud Catholic high schools to today's game. Keep these young men safe and inspire the student athletes on both sides of the field to play to the best of their ability. Encourage them with your grace to honor their opponents and fans by displaying good sportsmanship and mutual respect in all aspects of this game. And finally, we pray that you bless each and every one of us with loving hearts and with your grace. Amen.
Amen.
St. Vincent de Paul, St. Joseph, Mary our good mother, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Bruno. Please remain standing. In a demonstration of unity and respect, we now honor our flag and the freedom and liberty it represents, our country, and all those who have served and are serving to protect us with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, the national anthem was played. The invocation was given. The flip of the coin has taken place. The crowd is filing in here at Coach Karch's Field at the Robert Joseph Dinallo Stadium. WCTV is ready. The sausages are being prepared. It's a summer day, and it'll be summer for another 24, 48 hours. Winter, spring, fall will be here sometime early in the morning on Monday, but you can't tell it today. Today's a beach weather. You could go to the beach today and have a wonderful time. This is St. Joe's. The coach Augie Hoffman last year won the championship, beating Bergen Catholic at MetLife. You and I were there, John. A shutout thrown by the defense in a nice rainstorm. Though.
Nice kick by Guglielmello.
That's the only thing
nice
that's
shot.
bad. You know, that was the only thing that was bad about the whole day.
Oh, my God. If you passed the ball, there was no way any completions were made. I think the rain won that game.
They
42
beat us.
to nothing.
I believe number 19 for St. Joe's is going to go out to kick. Trey
Rashawn
Watkins.
Spotswood and Jordan Sellers back deep to receive for DePaul. Sebastian Tasco will be doing the kicking for St. Joe's.
Oh, they Sebastian correct.
13. I
Man, he's
believe.
kicking young.
It should be 13.
Yeah,
That
Sebastian
young-
Tasco. Right. Yeah,
Remember, that was a young man we talked to. He used to be at Northern Highlands.
right.
Great kicker. He punts and field goals, an extra point.
So Tasco will go back. He could kick. He kicked this
Absolutely.
right through. There's
Look
a
at
kick
the
in the
height.
air coming down
About the 2.
the 2-yard line. Taken by White. He's the speedy halfback, and he gets to about the 15-yard line. So the kicker did the job. Tasco did the job. He got him deep into the, didn't kick it into the end zone, kicked it to about the 1-yard line.
That's a great place to have it.
Quarterback
Go
for
ahead.
DePaul will be number 13, Andrew Butler. Sean Kelly, number 28, and the aforementioned just brought the ball back. Demir White will be in the backfield.
From their own
We'll see who starts in the wide receivers.
13-yard line.
Looks like number 7.
Yeah, number 7 comes out. Connor, we have a whistle here right away.
It looks like against the defense. First penalty.
Flag on the play, offside St. Joe's.
Oh, boy.
Penalty will mark the ball at the 22-yard line, 1st and 5 for DePaul.
That's not bad. You
Edward,
get a penalty.
Edward Corneran came out to the right as a wide receiver. Going out to the left is Teddy Affel. He's a captain.
And you got Marshawn Ferguson in the slot.
Whoa, he's hit. The ball is in the air. It's
my
picked
God.
up by St. Joe's, and it's in for a touchdown. They're saying it was not in the throwing, and St. Joe's defense.
We got to pick up who looks like number 20. Let's 20.
St. Joe's defensive line just swarmed in on Butler, and he never got a chance to throw the ball. And they're saying
Running on the field
Not a touchdown.
is a touchdown.
Oh,
Ball picked up and run into the end zone by number 8, Elijah Mack.
so. Matt runs it in. But here we go, John. This is going to be the first review. We talked about reviews.
Play is under review.
it is under review.
We got 12 seconds into the game.
All right.
18 seconds into the game. This is
Let's
WCTV's review. Let's see.
We
Fakes
got the handoff. Oh, they're going to try to determine whether it's a forward pass.
That's
the
it.
referees.
Did he have his arm coming forward as he
that-
was hit by number 4?
And of course,
I mean,
number
Vanover.
4 is Vanover, who's got 3 sacks to his credit. Picked up by number 28, it looks like, Larry. Let me get or 29.
But it's hard to read number 20,
Logan Rivera, a linebacker by trade.
So let's see this again.
Let's
We'll give you. We're going to try to see it. We're going to see it one more time.
Well, they can't kick the.
You got to
You
wait.
can't kick it. You got to wait for the decision, I believe.
How do you like that? Less than 20 seconds into the game, we have a challenge.
We may have to go to page 2 to find that out.
They
Now I know what I want to be, Larry.
what?
I would be in charge of the instant replay.
Here it is now. Let's watch it again.
Let's see if we have a forward motion. Number 4 hits him high. Not forward. Doesn't look like forward. That's my eagle eyes, or my old eyes, I should say.
So that's what we have, and the referee, they have a better angle. So we're ready. They've made their decision. The referee is coming out, and we will see what they have to say. It has to be conclusive, absolutely conclusive.
Here he comes, the man with the white hat. Goes over to
Augie Hoffman. So let's see what we're going to have here. It's incomplete pass.
Forward motion.
Incomplete.
Forward motion by the
Now
quarterback.
remember, what it has to be in instant replay, whether it's college, pros, and now in high school, has to be conclusive to if it's not conclusive, forget it. Now, I got to be honest, I don't know what the call on the field was. Was it incomplete or was it complete, or they called it a fumble?
Well, it looks like
So a big
touchdown, I guess.
A big break for DePaul. Conneran is out to the left. Kelly hits the left side of the line, nothing.
What a great job by, looks like number 8.
Well, these numbers are nice to read, huh?
Yeah, you know what it is?
Carry brought down by number 8, Elijah Mack.
Yeah, Mac. I had the number. I got to really get my eyes working.
We got to bring binoculars here.
3rd and 7.
So a loss of a yard or two, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Big play by Mac. He hit him like a Mack truck.
Marshawn Ferguson is in the slot. Butler looks, throws out here, and it's knocked down, looked like.
It looks like on a blitz right there, young man picked him up. I think that was Mac again.
Pass is incomplete.
I believe you're right.
4th and 8.
So Mac comes in 2 plays in a row for Mac.
So the defense here of St. Joe's really tough after they gave up a quick offside.
So this should be, Wilderson, Matthew Wilderson, number 31 with the punt.
Punt is coming up. It's going to bounce out of, taken, bobbled a little bit, stays on his feet. He dribbles the ball, but I think St. Joe's I think St. Joe's may have it.
Well, now you have the fight underneath.
St.
they
Joe's
got
has it.
Yep. Number 1, Charles Finley. Excuse me, let me.
Terrence Spence.
Terrence Spence.
Recovers the St. Joe's fumble.
Spence, yes.
St. Joe's takes over.
So St. Joe's will come out
on the DePaul Catholic 47-yard
Michael
line.
Alamo is the quarterback. Number 2, Audric Estime. Got to watch him. He is unbelievable.
Well, you know he'll get the ball right off the bat. What do you think?
Probably. He's in the backfield.
Number 2, just keep your eyes on number 2. Oh, look at me.
Alamo's going to throw. Fires way downfield for all the marbles. Has
What a
his man.
catch.
What a catch downfield.
Looks like
Tyler Caracas, number 10.
number 10 looks
Yeah.
like. Caricato.
Caracado.
Number 16, Blake Whitmer.
Boy, that ball was right on the money. Oof.
Down to the 6-yard line.
Gain of 41 yards.
You couldn't draw that up
41
any better,
yards.
Joe.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
What a
St.
throw.
Joe's.
What a throw by the quarterback that time. And Michael Alamo.
Right on the money. And a great catch.
Young man is going to Purdue. Or he can go to Purdue.
There's Estime. He rolls into the end zone. So 2 plays, 50 yards. St. Joe strikes quickly, and they go up 6-0 over DePaul. What a throw by Alamo. They're still talking about it up here. Right on the money. And
Unbelievable.
Then a great catch.
But the run and catch was beautiful. What a great throw.
Caricato went all the way out for it. Here's Tasco. He just kick a kick.
Oh.
We saw him in a preseason game.
Tasco to attempt the extra point.
So Tasco will kick. So St. Joe's couldn't draw it up any better the first.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, held very easily. Kick is way out there. You know,
Extra point attempt is good.
so Tasco whacks it through. So with 10:22 to go, St. Joe's takes a quick 7-0 lead over DePaul. Let's watch that catch.
Here's the situation now. as Alamo goes back, you can see the receiver, Caricato, on the way out. We can't see him at this point, but you can see a great throw by Alamo. And now watch the ball come as he's sprinting away. Now he's taking a couple of extra steps. Right about now he says, I got this pass. On about the 12-yard line, knocked down then by number 4, Vanover. Number 4, May White. What a great pass and run. And, of course, we have a touchdown by Estime.
That's the end of the touchdown run by Estime. John, I can't tell you, that was some pass.
Oh,
Oof.
you couldn't throw any better than that.
You couldn't hand it to him any better.
I think Purdue will be very happy to get that young man if he decides to go there.
Tasco to kick for St. Joe's.
Caricato, 5'10", 170. And that ball goes out of bounds.
Touchback makes it first and 10
So
for
DePaul, let's see what DePaul can do now on their second possession. First one didn't go very well.
No, it's, hey, St. Joe's must have got the message.
Yeah. Well, that defensive line just blew up the offensive line of DePaul in the first series.
They're big, right across the front. We'll have to mention those big hogs up front.
Haffel comes out to the left. DeMar White is in motion. Screen pass here to Kelly. Kelly fights his way across the 25-yard line.
Looks like number 82 with the stop. Mahoney.
Kelly on the reception.
Second down, that ball, and that picked up about 7 yards. Picked up a little more than
Nice
I thought.
throw.
Gain of about 7 yards, 2nd and 3 for DePaul.
Second down, 3 yards to go. Carnaran goes out, way out to the left. Affle is in the slot. Nothing. Wow, that
Probably a loss of a couple.
as Kelly hits, and I mean he hit a wall.
It looks like 70.
Kelly on the carry, brought down by Armand Young. A loss of 3 on the play, 3rd and 6.
So now they lost a couple of yards, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, so that was 77, Larry.
Okay.
Those numbers are tough.
Oof. We'll just
You know
take-
what it is? They squeeze the numbers up on us.
Yeah, I think their body squeezes them.
They know better than that, Larry. They
Big.
got to help us with that. Oh,
Ooh, that was close.
I thought it was going to be a penalty.
Butler looking. He's going to run and run out of bounds, short of the first down. Maybe even lost a yard. It's going to bring up a punting situation for the Spartans.
Butler on the carry. Pushed out of
Butler's
bounds.
an outstanding quarterback, this young man.
Ball is marked at about the 27-yard line. It'll be 4th and 3 for DePaul.
So St. Joe's has had 2 outstanding first and second series. in this
Defensively,
game. Defensively.
this is their strength, is that offense and defensive line. Snap comes back. Wilderson kicks it up in the air.
Nice punt.
Nice kick. And that
Initially, number 34 made the stop.
Stewart on the punt return.
Choir
Brings it back
Price.
To the DePaul 47-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for
I think
St.
that was,
Joe's.
I can't read the number, but I think it was Stewart. Number 9. And here we go, 1st and 10 again. This is where St. Joe started a little while ago, and they hit on the first play. Nuri Robinson is out to the left. St. Joe's moves everyone over to the right, strong right, wing right. Hand off to Estime. Hits the line, fight, claws his way across the 45-yard line.
Picked up about 3 yards, stopped by about 5.
Audric Estime on the carry. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8
DePaul
for the
players.
Green Knights.
He's a good one, the junior. And he still has another year, Estime.
Oh, gosh.
We could probably have a song. Estime, Estime mucho.
Runyon is on the wing. He goes in motion. Alamo hands to Estime, gets to the outside and is tripped up as he crosses the 45 into the 43, maybe a yard. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
DePaul is really
Estime on the
2
carry,
good
gain of
series.
3rd and 7 for St. Joe's.
Lucci and Robinson come in for St. Joe's.
It's a hot day today. You can
Oof.
see there's going to be a lot of substitution.
Alamo looking, quick pass inside, has his man, and he
Great
has a
move.
first down.
Trying to pick up number 34 on the stop for DePaul. This young man is Quire Price from the defensive line.
Pass complete to number 80, Albert Serrano for St. Joe's, first down.
That was
Ball
Robert
one.
Serrano
on the reception.
80, the wide receiver.
We're getting used to the squeeze numbers.
You are.
It's tough.
1st and 10. Alamo looking left, looking, fires downfield.
He's got a
has
step.
a man open, and he has it for a touchdown.
Looks like 82.
That's what it is.
Connor Mahoney.
Alamo's pass complete to Connor Mahoney for a St. Joe's touchdown.
John, I'm telling you, those are two great passes Alamo threw. And St. Joe's takes a 14-0 lead here, or 13-0, looking to make it 14.
We'll have to pick up the distance.
Tasco on to attempt the extra point.
Tasco will try again. He could probably, I want to see this kid kick one. I think he could kick one from 50 yards easily. Ball's down, kick up, and he waffles it through.
Extra point attempt
So St.
good.
Joe's has had two possessions. They've scored on 2 touchdowns, both nearly 50 yards run. And let's see the replay.
Let's pick up the
pass. Look at this pass.
from the 35-yard line. And watch the blocking right now with those big offensive linemen. Look at it. You can count. And watch how he extends the arm and throws. High pass. And you'll pick up the receiver, Mahoney, taking a couple of steps ahead of his defender. And he goes up. What a catch. Right in the fingertips. And a touchdown. So 36-yard touchdown. I believe.
Bunsford and Sellers deep for the ball. Tasco doing the kicking for St. Joe's.
Tasco will kick.
Look at this kick.
It's going to go to,
About the 3-yard line.
yeah, look at Spotwood has it.
Nice. Oh, my. What a hit.
And he's hit hard.
That was number 8 who hit him.
Mac, huh?
Well, he hit him like a Mack truck.
Woo.
Elijah Mack, who can go to Rutgers.
You know, Tasco's hitting the ball right to the 1-yard line,
2 yards.
and they're running it out. If he puts it in the end zone, they got to
No,
take
you
it
don't
out.
want that.
So they're doing pretty good. What they're trying to do, keep the ball inside the
1 to
20-yard
the
line.
3. 1 to the 3
Yep.
for a great kicker.
Spotwood did a good job getting it out to the 23. Boy, does DePaul need a first down now. Spread out, empty backfield. Butler calling signals. Butler looks, throws
That's a
downfield, man,
great throw.
wide open, gunning down the sideline, cuts in the middle, and that's Lucio
Flag.
Lusitano, and they got a face mask.
And that one, I love that name. Nuccio Licitano. Nuccio Licitano.
Somebody missed him because there was
Taken down by Elijah
was nobody
Wyatt.
near him.
Flag on the play.
And that went from the 23 to the 30. So that's 20 and 27, 47. They're going to add 15 yards to that for face mask.
That's a nice pickup.
Well, here's your throw. Let's take a look.
Face mask
Great
penalty.
blocking
Ball at the
as he
15-yard
hits.
line for DePaul Catholic. First
He
and
hits
10.
the receivers, and he's off to the races. Licitano to about the 30, and then you had the face mask.
And Mac had to go get him.
Yes, we had to bring him down. He was a
Butler.
runaway truck.
Hands to Kelly, and Kelly fights his way across the 10-yard line.
About 5 yards. Stopped by number 8 again, Mack.
Mac makes a lot of tackles already, huh? Ball
He's-
is sitting on the 10-yard line. Second down, 5 yards to
Down by
go.
Mack and by Armand Young.
And Young helped them out, but Mack has been a power on the defense.
Second down, 5 yards to go. We have 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Splits, trips to the right. Going to throw left. Has his man, touchdown. Made it look easy. Ethel with the catch from Butler.
10 yards.
Finley for a DePaul Catholic touchdown.
That was just, we saw it up here. Butler just went back and threw the ball to Ethel, who turned around. The ball was there. Touchdown. Thank you very much.
A great throw. 10 yards and a score.
Wilderson will kick. Butler will hold. So we've seen some action here in the first quarter.
My goodness. Both quarterbacks using their arms.
Hey, Wilkinson, he can whack it too. Look at this.
The extra point is good.
It's not that it's good, it's how far it can go.
St. Joe's leads.
So it's
14-7.
14-7 now. St. Joe's leads.
Let's take
Let's
a
see
look.
this. Watch Ethel out there, number 2, just on the upper side.
And this is throwing the ball before he's even breaks.
Look, he's
Yeah.
throwing the ball. See? The
And
ball
the-
is thrown. The defender has no idea the ball's in the air.
And
He
you know what
stops, and it's almost like a back shoulder catch.
The right hand caught it. But Larry, he was playing possum. If he puts his arm up, you're going to turn for the play and he didn't do it. Great throw.
Yeah, those back shoulder catches are very difficult to defend. If it's thrown well, it's impossible to defend. And that was thrown and played very well. So DePaul gets what it needed. It got a score. St. Joe's is dropping back to receive the kick. Wilderson will kick. Andre Epps, number 7.
Back deep to receive for St. Joe's.
Number 5, Christian Abrams, if that's the number. We have to tell you, these numbers for St.
They
Joe's
are
are
tough.
so
We're
bucked
learning.
up. We're walking our way through this.
Well, you
Here
know,
comes your kick.
they try to squeeze the shirt down so
He
they can't
pooches
grab.
it, going to be short. Taken by two
80 looks like
players.
Serrano.
Yeah, I think so.
Serrano on, I believe, 80.
Yep, you got it. So St. Joe's will take over. They lead 14-7.
And I think that was playing a short kick.
I
They didn't
think-
want to give it
Yep.
those quick runners to pick the ball
St.
and
Joe's
go.
puts the ball in play, 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
So 5:50 to go in the first quarter. We got 3 touchdowns.
Robinson is out to the left as they're on the logo, the Tony Carthage Field logo.
What a hole.
Estime crosses the 30.
Stop by, looks like 26 and 71.
Audric Estime on the carry.
So 26, of course, is Pierce, and 71 is Meslin.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for St. Joe's.
Yeah, we have to wait on some of these numbers.
Oh,
We apologize for that.
Estime
Estimate
again.
again. Oh, look at this young man.
And
Oh, my
he's going to
God.
find himself
First down.
enough for a first down.
How he turned his back and moved. And number 26 on the stop for DePaul, Kenneth Pierce.
Estime carries for gain
A
of 8 for
sophomore.
St. Joe's, 1st down. Ball marked in the 39-yard line of the Green Knights.
39-yard line. Robinson comes by me over here. Whipler on the outside. Again, it's
A nice fake.
That's a nice fake. He got me.
Ooh,
What a nice tackle out there.
looks like 28,
Serrano with the catch again.
and 28 is Sean Kelly.
11
A free
pass
safety.
complete to Albert Serrano.
We're getting to know the kids
Gain of
now.
about 2.
Well, yeah, you got to
2nd
look
and
at
8
them,
for
you
St.
know. We're trying to pick up. And some of the DePaul players also have the numbers pushed up.
Oh, that's a little easier there.
Yeah.
That blue on white is easy.
So double and double going out.
Long count.
Yep.
Alamo wants a run. That worked. That was stopped immediately as he dropped for a loss.
Quire Price on the stop.
He-
And a sack.
He's one of their top tacklers.
Yeah, we can take a look. We do have some early stats. 15 tackles in 2 games. That's not bad.
Not in anybody's book. So a big third down play here now for St. Joe's. As Mucci comes over, that's Justin Mucci's here, right in front of me. Alamo's calling signals. Alamo's back. He looks, throws
wide
out
open.
here to Mucci. He's open. He has enough for a first down as he crosses the 50-yard line.
Definitely a first down.
Alamo's pass complete to
Looks
Justin
like
Mucci.
26 on the stop. Kenneth Pierce, another sophomore. So
Takes it to midfield for a first down for St. Joe's. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line of the
outstanding
Spartans.
quarterback from Alamo.
So big
He'll
first
be-
down.
He could be a Boilermaker.
He could be anything he wants. He plays good.
Yeah, but Boilermaker at Purdue.
Great school. He wants to run. And he stopped at the 45-yard line, Alamo is. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-7, St. Joe's lead. They are driving.
Alamo on the keeper,
They're in
4
the
yards.
Spartan territory. We are at
Ball at the 45-yard line.
the Tony Carson Field at the Robert Joseph Tinalo Stadium. This is WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access crew from the Township of Washington. And that's Bergen County, New Jersey.
All right.
Tight formation.
And we had our first instant replay.
Here
Oh,
comes
this could be gone.
Estimate
Look at
has
him. Look
some
at him.
room, has a blocking in the
Oh,
outside.
look at him.
Beats one man, gets knocked out of bounds.
From the 45
Audric Estime on
to
carry.
the 31. So that's 5 and 9. 26-yard run
St. Joe's.
for Estime. Estime mucho. I love that song.
Estimate is deep. Didn't want to
I
call
think we
that.
got to get a bobble down.
Alamo looks, throws, and this one's
Ah, we-
defended a little better. Serrano
Oh.
was on the looking for the pass.
Number 4, White,
Alamo's pass is
did a
incomplete.
great job using his
Second
body
and
to
10.
keep the receiver not going down. Estime mucho. Cuanto. No, we better not. Ida and I may have a new career.
Epps is in for the first time as a
We gotta
wide
have a little
receiver.
music.
Serrano goes out to the right. Handoff, inside handoff to Epps. Epps scoots
Oh, what a
one,
move.
scoots two, stays on his feet. He's going to the goal line, and he is
Touchdown.
in. Touchdown.
26-yard touchdown.
Andre Epps, the
Andre
senior.
Epps on the carry for 26 yards with a St. Joe's touchdown.
Boy, he eluded two would-be tacklers near the line of scrimmage.
With his body, did you see the way he gave him the shoulder, took it away, and then went past him. Great job on that run.
I remember this young man from last year impressing me with his
Tasco
runs.
to attempt the extra point.
Let's see how far Tasco can whack this one. Long count. Uchi holding. Kick. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
It's good.
The kick is good. So with 2:29 to go, 21-7. St. Joe's leads DePaul.
By a score of 21-7.
Here's the replay.
Watch the tackles that he breaks or
As you
lose.
see Epps get the ball from the quarterback, and watch out, you got to. He dances a little bit. He says, "You know what? Let me wait for that block." And when the person comes in, he goes, whoop, right past him.
Right there. Went
Now,
for-
nice block, almost behind the back there. Could have been a penalty almost. Now he uses his afterburners, and he has a lineman trying to tackle him. He just went right by, kick it, and the only thing he now sees is end zone. Touchdown Epps, 26-yard and a touchdown. He's still running here with slow motion. 23 attempts to tackle him, but you can see he's across.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey, and for John's family in Italy, the United States of America.
Now, you know, Larry, we have 2 runs now for 26-yard touchdown. How's that?
That's not bad at all.
Estime and Epps. They both start with E.
And Jordan Sellers, one of the running backs for DePaul, brings the ball up as he's hit hard around the 20-yard line. We'll wait for the spot. He falls to the 23 where DePaul will take over. 1st and 10, trailing 21-7 here in Montvale, New Jersey at the Tony Carthage Field. We were here last year when they dedicated
what a
the
nice
Tony
job.
Carthage Field at St. Joe's. Played Bergen Catholic in a cold, damp, foggy Saturday afternoon.
What a great young man, right? Because he's a lot younger than us, Larry.
Who's that?
Tony Carson.
Not that much.
Well, yeah, he's got a couple years younger.
This is Demare White. And White will
Nice
cross
job.
the 25 and fall to the 27. There it is. This is what they unveiled last October. And we were lucky enough to be invited here to do that game. And it was a great game. Great game.
Absolutely. I believe Mac made the tackle.
Bergen
And
won
Stewart.
that game, but St. Joe's played them again at MetLife and won the championship.
So Shane Stewart, Larry, got the official tackle. Number
Butler,
9. Oh, sack.
Butler's gotten, he got hit.
Number 40,
49.
James Mullen for a sack.
Loss of about 9. 3rd and 14 for Pope John.
So now St. John's got 3rd and 14.
Thanks for that down there.
Butler's back. Butler looks.
The screen. Oh, what
And
defense.
no good. Broken up again by the defense of St. Joe's. Intended for Teddy Apple.
It'll be 4th down for DePaul Catholic.
So DePaul Catholic's going to have to kick. These are the announcers here at the announcer at St. Joe's.
Doing a great job. He's got a super voice.
Yeah. Sitting in a nice chair.
Oh, he's got a great chair. You and I, we have imaginary chairs.
We do?
Oh, yeah. Take a look.
Oh, that's a
Look
nice.
at this is a nice chair you got behind you.
Ooh, almost blocked. And the ball rolls out.
Great bounce.
Oh, nice bounce. I was going to roll out of bounds. And it
From
rolls
the-
across the 40 to the 39-yard line where the Green Knights will take over. 1st and 10.
33-yard punt.
39-yard line, 1st and 10 for St. Joe's.
And we're still in the first quarter.
Oh, that's a long first quarter.
And of course we had the first instant replay. I don't know if we agree. Official, you're
About
right.
20 seconds into the game, instant replay.
It had to be one of the first plays, right?
And I don't know if the call was overturned. I don't think so. I think it was ruled on the field an incomplete pass.
All right.
Okay, Joe's is up again.
On a 39.
Epps moves to the right of Alamo. Fakes. Alamo wants to run, and he falls shy of the 45-yard
About 4
line.
yards. Let me pick up this young man underneath. Looks like 26.
Carry gain of about 5 yards, 2nd and 5 for the Green Knights.
So that's Kenneth Pierce on the stop. So we got to mention some of this defense, guys.
2nd and 5 here.
Look at this young man coming in. Number 79, 78, I believe. Let's see.
He's so big, it could be 78 and 79.
6'6", 330 pounds, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Tyler Phillips.
They say he's a good one.
Yep.
Or he will be a good one. My God, is he big. I got to hang out with him.
Don't take him to dinner.
No. That'd cost about $100.
Yeah, you think.
At McDonald's.
Alamo gets back to the line of scrimmage. But we were here for a practice scrimmage, and they pointed him out to us.
3rd and 5 for St. Joe's.
Yeah, I believe it's.
And that should be the first quarter, and it is. So we played the first quarter here at the Carthage Field at the Robert Joseph Donalo Stadium, where St. Joe's takes a 21-7 lead into the second quarter over DePaul. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. Uh-oh, look at the next in.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Larry.
Oh, no, there's Teresa.
Teresa with the two bobbleheads.
Matraxia.
Who are those two?
She's been in this working
Wait a minute.
the canteen for years.
You got to tell her. She got to let them come up. They got to do the game, those two.
I would watch
That's
those
why
guys.
I would watch.
I check their pockets when they leave.
Oh, they definitely going to eat. They love to eat, those two.
Alamo, third down, throws just off the pass mark there. The ball falls incomplete, and St. Joe's going to have one of the few. I think it's their first punt of the game.
Yeah, I was watching number 12 that time. I think it was number 12. Young man was wide open, picking berries in the middle of the field. And he's going over. He's saying, "Hey, throw me the ball." So we're going to have a punt.
Here we go. Pascal does the punting.
Does everything.
I think Kelly's back for the kick.
High snap.
Ooh, kick is way up in the air. It's going to come out of bounds. It bounces at the 22. Let's see where they mark it.
Say 27.
Yeah, it could be.
Let's
It's
see.
the angle.
27. 27. No, 25.
25. Well, you were close.
Yeah.
Yard
Don't forget,
here.
we don't have the angle here.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard
And
line.
you don't know if we have to agree with that guy making 25, right?
No, we
Larry?
could make it 27. We could make it 22.
Sure.
We could do whatever we want. Don't
We have
count.
that power.
Doesn't
and
count.
we have the bobble dolls that take care of us.
Oh, those guys are gonna escort us out of here today. We got to get a name for those two guys.
I think it should be John and Larry.
I don't think so.
Larry, there's a similarity.
Nah, I don't
Wait a
see any
minute.
similarity.
They
at
both
all.
bounce around. We both
Yes.
bounce around.
Yeah,
They both have white hair.
they're both good looking.
They're both good looking, right?
Offside at the St. Joe's. I believe they're on the line of defensive line.
So I think we should keep them.
Nah, I don't know.
Look at this. How many people watching them? They love them. They're going to say they should do the game. You guys should be bouncing around. Maybe we should just bounce around.
Nobody could be that happy that long.
Look how happy they are. And they got some good teeth. Look at the teeth on them. Beautiful teeth.
They went to a good dentist.
Oh, yeah. A recent cleaning. Every 6 months they go.
I think they go every 6 hours.
All right, so first down on the 30.
White is in the backfield. Butler's looking for him. He gets across the 30, skips
Nice
around,
move.
and gets up just shy of a first down, maybe a half a yard shy.
You know, he reminded me then?
Who?
Rashidi Brown.
Oh my God, you're going back.
Because I'm looking at the size of his, and the shiftiness.
Rashidi Brown played for Hackensack, and we have an injured player. We have a show every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, North Jersey Football Scoreboard. We call it WCTV Sports Report. Every Saturday morning, John Francola and I, joined by Pat Rice, will go over the previous night's games. We will have reporters from the field, Jimmy Abitable, the great Brian Carr. We are adding Bobby Maines. They will report from different fields that they covered, what schools they covered. Also, we have Will O'Toole, a cartoonist, formerly of Major League Baseball, who will have some drawings for us highlighting games that were played the previous evening. So please join us on this channel every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, for a review of Friday Night Football, brought to you by the best reporters in the area. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. Charles Findlay was off the field, the captain. That's a big loss if he can't come back. He's one of the big receivers for DePaul. And we have a timeout for DePaul. So we'll be back when everything is settled. DePaul Catholic, information, a fall open house for DePaul Catholic will be Wednesday, October 9th at 6:30, and Sunday, October 17th at 12 p.m. So the 9th at 6:30 in the evening, and the 17th at 12 p.m. Second and very short. And we have another penalty.
Yeah, that was against St. Joe's. How's that?
And
Let's
that's
see.
going to be an
Let's
automatic
see if I'm
first down.
right. Well,
Let's see now. Yeah, offside.
Yeah,
Okay.
St. Joe. Oh, no, it's the other.
It was against St. Joseph. It's a first. It was an offside at St. Joseph, first and 10. They did it the easy way.
Well, you allow one of those a game, you know. You got to have one easy penalty to give you a first down.
You sure do.
And that makes it easy for
Pitch,
us on the
White.
40.
He has some room, cuts inside. Nice move, nice cut inside.
8 yards.
And he got across the 45. So DeMary White, that was a nice move by that young man.
I think it was 52 Von Friday, but I'm not sure.
And White is a junior. We were speaking to Nick Campanelli, the offensive coordinator at DePaul, and he says, we're very, very young.
On the other side.
So second down and 3 yards to go. Butler has time. Fires
Wide
that-
open
another
receiver.
wide open. These guys are getting open. And we got to get the number here. Is that White down to the goal
looks
line?
like-
And a touchdown.
Looks like number 6.
That's DeMary White.
DeMary White.
A touchdown, a long touchdown. And these wide receivers are wide open.
Complete to number 2, Teddy Afool for a touchdown.
Probably 55-yard. I'm going to say 55-yard pass. We're going to have to pick that up.
Can't believe how open. It's like I'm watching a Giant game. These
I
guys are
couldn't believe
wide
that.
open.
No, I agree with you.
Wilderson to attempt the extra point.
Wilderson will kick. And he puts it up, and it is good. So, on a long touchdown pass from Butler to White, DePaul creeps closer to St. Joe's. It is now a 21-14 lead. St. Joe's leads. You are watching WCTV. Oh, let's watch this again.
So it's from the 45-yard line. Okay, 55 yards.
Homecoming is just around the corner.
55 yards as you see the quarterback go back, and he sees a receiver wide open. Number 6, White. Watch this young man. He's picking berries out there. On about the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now he does a little dance step. He's going to go to the left. Watch the move. Whoop! And there he goes. Now he got a nice seal block by number 7, Conneran. And now it's a race to the end zone here. Breaks the tackle on about the 12-yard line. He's taking a break. He must be getting a little coffee, Larry. And there he goes, and he dives in on the attempted tackle by number 1 for St. Joe's, Terrence Pence.
One of the things that Augie Hoffman was complaining about after last week's win was the amount of yardage that St. Joe's gave up. They're beginning to give up big yardages here.
That's 55 yards right there.
Yeah, that's a big one. And there's a fumble there. Let's see what happened.
And a turnover, it looks like.
It is a turnover. Let's see who. We lost everybody down there, the runner and the. We're going to try to get an instant replay to see who fumbled and, most important, who received it.
At the 31-yard line.
So a fumble by St. Joe's.
Let's see if we can pick up another under review.
Okay, let's see another review. Well, we're going to see if we have it. Well, we've been here less than a half. We had 2 reviews. We did not have it, so we apologize.
Well, we have a fumble around the 31-yard line. You can see the ball sitting there as they're now checking the play.
So the call on the field was reversed. It was not a fumble. The ground caused the ball to come out. St. Joe's retains possession. We've had 2 replays.
And they've both been reversed.
Yeah.
And they've both been reversed so far. So that's good.
Estime has some room.
Oh, look at
Estime is gone.
Gone.
He is gone. No one's going to catch him.
69.
Estime, touchdown off the left side. No penalty.
69-yard touchdown.
69 yards for the St. John's touchdown.
And we have to sing the song, Estime mucho. They're going to give me $1 or $2 to take some lessons, I think.
What a run. He hit the line. He was gone. What blocking up front on that left side, John?
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And then once he opened up the high speed, he was gone.
Tasco will he will kick it. We know it's going to get past the goalpost. It matters how far it's going to go, and will it go straight? That's it. Kick is up, and yes, it is going somewhere near Chestnut Ridge Road. It's good. So with 9:44 to go, St. Joe's now takes a 28-14 lead.
Here comes the
over
replay, I
DePaul.
think.
Watch this. Look at his blocking up there,
Now he
John.
takes the ball on the 26-yard line, and then the offensive line is doing a great job. Great open, about 5-yard space. And watch this young man here. He's just watching him. And now he gets on the afterburner when number 3 tries to tackle him, at which point is from the 48-yard line, his own. It's thank you very much. I'm heading to the end zone for a touchdown. Officially 69-yard touchdown and extra point, scored 28-14. Perfect.
Great blocking on that left side.
Oh,
Great blocking.
but the way he runs, Larry, he doesn't sprint right away. He waits for his blockers, and then he goes to the house.
That big tackle on the left side, Luke Wepler, he did a great job opening that hole over
Now
there.
there's 2 Whippler.
That's right. One's a wide receiver.
Wide receiver. So one eats all the food and the other one doesn't, right?
This is going into the end zone, so it's not going to be run out.
Tasco's kick results in a touchback, 1st and 10 DePaul Catholic from their own 20-yard line.
So DePaul now takes over. They're on the 20-yard line. Boy, is it warm. Woof.
It is. That's why I took my sweater off.
Yeah, and there's sausage and peppers hot.
What a game.
Connor
though.
Rand comes out to the left.
What would you
Butler
say?
calling signals. Butler hands off to Kelly. Kelly's trying to get around the right side. He's fighting his way and barely gets back to the first down marker.
I'm trying to pick up. It looks like number 2.
Kelly on the carry, broken
Looks like
by number 6 Frankie Monty.
Monty. He's the tackling machine. He's the middle linebacker, Larry. Frankie Monty, number 11.
I tell you, St. Joe's always has one of them over the years we've
When
covered.
you-
Always has a great linebacker.
If you don't see who made the tackle, give it to Monty.
Yeah, how about St.
'Cause
Peter's
he'll be
beating
there.
St. Peter's beating Bergen Catholic as we play this game. in the
7-6
second quarter.
or
7-6.
oh, that's good. Keep the fans all watching.
Butler wants
Oh,
it
he's got a
again.
step.
Throws downfield, just overthrows his man. Intended for Teddy Apple, senior captain.
Butler's pass is over
Third
yeah.
down and 10.
You have 2 outstanding quarterbacks in this game, by the way. Both
You-
teams have
you
a
know-
great quarterback.
Butler, it's pretty good. Now, remember, DePaul is a Group 3 school, so they won't be in the playoffs with St. Joe's and Bergen. They'll have their own team.
And you can bet money on them that they're going to win it.
Wow.
Remember the one year they were like 6-5 and they won it all.
Yeah.
And we go back a
and
long
it's a
time.
very young team.
Remember the one we saw?
Yep.
With
Corner rank.
Dante Siciliano.
Oh, that was 95.
Well, we're old.
Butler and a penalty. Ooh, let's see what happened there.
Looks like against St. Joe's,
I don't know.
Offside penalty on St.
somebody
Joe's.
was offside.
Not again. That'll be their third one.
I guess that must have been, I'm not going to say it's him, but that's who it probably is. We shouldn't really.
That'll make it
mention.
3rd and 4 for DePaul Catholic.
So 3rd and 5 now for the Spartans.
It had to be on the inside part of the line,
Had to
obviously.
be.
Right over the center, you know.
I think the umpire called it, not the lines judge.
All right.
3rd down now. Joseph's bringing the house. Butler looks, throws, has his man, has Kelly. Kelly eludes one and falls to the 39-yard line. Enough for the first down. Move the chains.
Looks like number 8,
Kelly on the catch for
Elijah
Catholic 5. Christian
Mack on the
Abrams.
stop. I think that's an A, right? It, looks like,
An 8, a 2, or a 9.
it was a 5. Well,
Oh,
Larry-
okay, or a 5.
Oh, Christian Abrams. All right.
2, 5, 8, or 9.
You're right. Now I can
First
see
down
it.
for DePaul on your own
Oh, my
38-yard
God.
line.
They did it the right. That's nice. Now, if I can see that way, I'll be in good shape.
We need very close-ups for us. I mean close-ups.
His wasn't bad.
Here's Damari White. Gets around the right side on his feet and gets
First
across the
down.
first down marker near the 50-yard line. The ball will be spotted.
This is what's called offense and offense and offense.
And some more.
First out of bounds at his own 49-yard line. First down for DePaul Catholic.
Maybe they'll have 1,000 yards for both teams. How's that for a prediction?
Hey, good for us. Affle is out here to the left in front of me. Butler wants a throw.
Wide
Another
open.
man wide open again.
Stop
And
by
gets shot at the 30-yard line. That's Sean Kelly.
and number 1, Spence on the stop. Terrence
The
Spence.
pass is complete to number 28, Sean Kelly. Brought down by Terrence Spence.
And see, that time, Larry, number 1 is easy to
Oh, yeah,
see.
just
Plus, I know his size.
That's a
34-yard
exclamation
line of
point.
St. Joe's. First down for DePaul.
You know, John, and we tell the people as we're doing this game, everybody at
Well, that's
WCTV is helping us with the
33-yard
numbers.
line.
Ida's telling us, Ricky's telling us, the announcer's telling us,
And we're still having a problem.
and we still can't figure this thing out.
No. It's, it's tight letters.
Butler calling signals now.
A double
Somebody has
a
the.
fake.
I don't
Oh,
even know
that's
where
got
the
to be a
ball went.
penalty.
And a penalty comes
Yeah.
flying in. That was a great play.
All right, so we're
Ball was handed off, thrown downfield, and Butler was hit.
Penalty flags on the play.
And now we're going to have a penalty. See what this is here.
Pass interference against St. Joe's.
that'd be 15-yard from the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And that was what razzle dazzle.
And a timeout by St. Joe's as Zorgi Hoffman just wants to talk this whole thing over here. 7:29 to go, 28-14. They lead DePaul. Let's see that play again. That was some razzle dazzle. And Butler, the quarterback for DePaul, took some shot. This
Well,
is it now. This is the play.
This
Watch
is a
it.
Campanile play. You can hand off to 1. Number 1 fakes the throw and then throws the ball.
Yeah, that was Affle throwing the ball. So Affle got the ball. It looked like Butler had it, and Butler got laid out. He gave up everything for that play.
And then number 1 had plenty of time.
What do you think? Is that a
Oh, that was
Campanile play?
definitely the offensive coordinator over there. A little double reverse.
You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer community access television group from the Township of Washington in Bergen County, New Jersey. I say that there's a few Township of Washingtons and people are pulling up all over the state. It's us, Bergen County, northern part, near New York State.
That's why they gave us our own zip code number.
We
It was
do.
everybody was sending mail. It would take me 10 days to get a mail.
You're right about that. They gave us our own zip code. White is out to the right. Butler calling signals. Butler looks, has time, looks, throws, has White. White eludes one tackler, and he gets knocked down short of the 10-yard line.
About the 12-yard line.
Hey, John, our announcer here is doing what I'm going to do next time we come up here. I'm bringing my binoculars.
That may be the case.
Right on the reception.
I
Frank
think
Riley
that
on
was-
the tackle.
I think
Gain
that
of
was-
7 yards. Second and 3 for DePaul.
Second down, 3 yards to go for DePaul.
You're right. That's what we need. I think I have a pair
Hey,
of binoculars at home.
Charles Finley's back in. He was injured a couple of series ago, but he's back playing. Hand off to Kelly. Kelly's looking for some room. Nothing, as he's dropped for a loss.
Looks like number 5. Number 5, Christian Abrams. I think so. I'm giving it to number 5. He gave me a couple of dollars before the game. Anything I don't know, I'm going to call his number.
The three of us should vote on it. Majority wins.
Third and 4 for DePaul Catholic.
Third
It was
down.
number 5.
4 yards to go for the. Hey, John, if you don't make it here, you kick a field goal. I try to get as many points as I can.
I would score. I would go 7
Well,
points.
let's see what
I would go
happens here.
7 points.
Coach McKenna. And we're going to have a timeout by DePaul. They're going to talk this over. This is a big play for them.
Timeout.
So when we come
Timeout.
back,
That's their
6:07 to
second
go in the
timeout
half.
of the
St. Joe's leads 28 to
St. Joseph
14.
Regional
DePaul
would
will
like
have
to
a
thank
third
the
down and 4
following
yards to go.
corporate partners
The
for their
ball is
continued
on the
support of the Green
12-yard
Knights.
line.
Mavericks.
You know, I think October 4th is going to be a big day in football here for these two teams. Both teams are having homecoming games.
All right.
Both DePaul and St. All right, and there's a motion on the
Another
outside.
penalty.
Teddy Affel moves, so that's going to move him back 5 yards, bring up a 3rd and 10.
Procedure penalty on DePaul Catholic. We'll back them up 5 yards.
It's going to bring up
3rd and 9.
Let's make it 3rd and 9.
And they changed the cadence a little bit. They were trying to get the big guy in the middle, Amin Vanover, to jump.
So 3rd and 9.
The old Penn State guy, Michael.
Butler
4.
back. Butler looks. Butler throws. And they were throwing outside for Ferguson on an out pattern. Incomplete. Defended very nicely out there.
Field goal time.
Makes it 4th and 9 for DePaul Catholic.
Well, we'll see a field goal. Let's see. No penalty. Wait.
Uh-oh.
What was that? I just saw illegal procedure.
No, I think he just means to move.
Oh, he's trying to move the clock. All right.
All right, we're going to see here Wilkinson. Wilkinson going to kick.
Number 31.
Yep. Butler will hold. Wilderson puts his foot into it. He's got the distance. And it's no good. No good, so Wilderson misses. And with 5:59 to go in the half, St. Joe's will take over. They lead 28-14. Alamo calling signals. Estime has it again. Runs the same play off the same side, but it's
4
defended
yards.
a little better. This time 4, not 68.
Good 4 yards. Well, even 4.5. Give him 4.5. Give him 5 yards.
All right, make it 2nd and 5. John wants it 5, give him 5.
I want to give him 5 yards.
I give him 5. Phillips comes in.
It was 4 3/4. Young man. It comes part of the side of the house. He's going to be a good one, that young man. A junior.
Oh,
So you got, well, trips to the right.
yeah, they got everybody here to the right. They'll run the ball. Nope. Alamo wants to throw inside. He has his man Mucci down the
race.
sideline. He's going away. Can he stick down at the 40-yard line?
From the 30.
Justin Mucci.
From the 30 to the
Alamo's pass.
37, 13, 33 yards on that play.
So what happened was they split everybody out to the left. Mucci snuck out in the middle, wide open, and went right down the middle. And picked up some 39 yards. 1st and 10 on the 39 for St. Joe's.
A lot of offense here.
There goes Estime. Somehow he got away from being dropped for a loss and got back to the line of
All
scrimmage.
right, let's see where they spot him.
Estime on the carry.
Going to give him a yard, maybe
It'll be 2nd and 10 for St. Joe's.
1 yard. Oh, well, it's more than an inch, so you got to give him a yard.
Augie Hoffman gives Alamo the play.
Well, today, offense is the name of the game.
You said it, John. You said it.
Forget defense today.
Najee Rahman out to the right. Rest of the team is relatively tight. Slot formation. Alamo's down. Alamo's looking.
pass.
It's a screen pass. And it's played beautifully by DePaul.
It could be a steamer. Is that, was it? No.
I didn't get it on it.
Alamo's pass is complete to number 2, Audric Estime. Gain of about a
78.
yard. 3rd and 9.
So 3rd down and 9.
78. I memorized his size. All right, 3rd and about 9 yards.
9.
8, 9.
Najee Rahman is out. There's trips here.
Oh.
Last time they did this, they threw right over the middle. Alamo's hit as he's thrown. Had a man open, but he was hit. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see what we do here. They're going to go for it. I think.
That'll make it 4th and 9 for St.
No,
Joe's.
they're going to punt.
No, looks like, well, he does both, so you don't know.
You know
13
what?
comes in.
You know what? You're
Sebastian Tasco. Well, he's punting. Maybe drop kick. How about a drop kick?
right. That would be something like 60 yards he's kicking.
Yeah.
You know, another 5 yards, you give it a thought.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's gonna
38, 48,
he's-
55, 56 yard
He's
now.
going to try to pin DePaul deep. There's a kick, and Epps just missed it. Epps just missed it at the goal line from pinning DePaul down on the 1 yard line. As the ball trickles into the end zone, DePaul will take over 1st and 10 with 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the half. They trailed St. Joe's 28-14. Here we go.
3:12 to go in the first half.
Affle comes out to the left. Butler looking. Butler's got time. Butler's got time. Throws. Has his man out here. Ferguson.
Looks like
And they're going to say incomplete. He had it in there. He was out of bounds when he caught the ball. But that was a nice play by
but you watch the quarterback try to communicate with his receiver to go a little bit further so he can throw the ball. Completed but out of bounds.
Butler's got a lot of poise for a junior. And you're playing an outstanding team.
Nice size, 6'4", 200-pounder, great arm.
And a junior. Oh, that ball hit off somebody's. I think that
Helmet.
ball hit somebody's helmet.
Absolutely.
They were trying for a quick hit over the middle. If you hit that, those plays can go some long distance.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of room in the middle.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Well, you go wide on both sides, so now you got room to throw it.
3rd down and 10.
That's that offensive mind
First down
of
score from
DePaul.
Burnell. Virgin Catholic 22, St. Peter's 21.
Oh,
22-21.
Okay. And they still playing the first half.
Well, they must have had several checking out the play. You know, this is going to
And a penalty.
penalty.
I think it's going to be another offside.
Ah,
That's the 4th one, right?
look at this.
Offside penalty against St. Joe's.
So penalty against St. Joe's.
So 3rd and 5.
And 5 for DePaul Catholic.
Look.
One of the bobbleheads passed out.
Well, no, I think that's John. It's not me.
John passed out from the heat.
Look at him. Oh my God, he's shaking. He says, "When is this game going to be over?" Saying.
Then he handed the ball off to Kelly, and it didn't work. He picked up about a yard.
It
just going to
slept.
pick up a 4th down with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. DePaul will have to kick to St. Joe's.
You know what happened? My bobbled went for sleep. He's sleeping right now, Larry.
DePaul Catholic makes it 4th and 4 on their own 26.
St. Joe's thinks that they're not going to kick. They're in a base defense. They drop him one player back. Let's see if they kick.
Yeah, they're kicking.
Oh, he's kicking. Straight up in the air. The ball's going to come down and
Oh, my
bang
God.
and out of bounds at the 42-yard line, where St. Joe's will have great field
The DePaul
position
Catholic punt goes
with
out
2
of
minutes and
bounds.
16 seconds to go in the half.
11-yard punt.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And he's taking a little nap, a little
45-yard
bobblehead.
line
Look at the
of-
bobblehead here.
of DePaul Catholic.
Poor John.
Oh, look at him.
Come on,
He's
John.
still
Wake up.
smiling.
Wake up.
Look at those choppers he's got.
Give him some artificial respiration. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, I think he bought the farm.
I think he did. Let me see. Man, no. He just didn't like the way you were playing with his stomach, Larry. Gotta leave his stomach alone.
He's hungry.
Oh,
Stupid bobbleheads.
Larry, we go straight. Nobody watches our game. If the bobblehead gets 4,000.
Alamo gets away. He's got some room on the left side.
Oh, my
He's got
God.
a lot of room down the sideline and runs out of bounds as he crosses the 20-yard line, maybe the 18. We'll wait for the spot.
From the 45 to the 19,
Alamo keeps the ball and runs it down
26
to the 19-yard line of DePaul
26 yards.
Catholic. And the 46 yards and a first down for St. Joe's.
And we have an injured player on the field. When we come back, there'll be 2:07 to go in the half.
We have an injury timeout.
All right, so with 2:07 to go in the first half, St. Joe's will have the ball on first down on the 19-yard line.
Estime is the lone back. He has the ball on the right side.
What a
Moves
move.
one,
What
and he's
a
going to run in
move.
for a touchdown.
What
What a
a
play.
move.
He jumped over a would-be tackler and ran in for a touchdown.
Wait, penalty.
Oh, sorry. Holding against St. Joe's.
On the carry for 19 yards, but a penalty flag.
I'll tell you what, that doesn't diminish the great run Estime had. That's why this young man is considered one of the best running backs in New Jersey.
What a move that he made.
And talking about best in New Jersey, St. Joe's is considered number 1 in New Jersey.
And as high as number 3 in the country.
Yep, in some polls.
In some polls.
Yep. Wow. Wow.
What a run. It went all for naught.
So, but you could see why this young man is so special.
Ah, what a move. He's got great speed, and he can dance.
He sure can.
Well, they're going to
Well,
give
go
it
try
back
it
to him.
again. Well, if you like the first one, you're going to like this one. Cost of 20.
Well, that was just a love tap. Let's go on. If you're watching that one.
Clock is running.
Estimate carries to the
Second down and 8
18-yard
yards
line.
to
It'll be
go.
2nd and 9 for St. Joe's.
Well, they should come out with points here, whether a touchdown
Oh,
or a field
well,
goal.
at least
with
an
the
attempt
kicker.
here.
Yep.
Runyon. Estime hits and somehow hit behind the line of scrimmage,
Think
turned
about-
his back and falls for a couple of yards.
About 3 yards. Yeah, there was not much room right there. He was running behind number 71,
Audric Estime for a gain of 4 yards.
So it's third down now.
Mark Soto.
Makes it 3rd and about 6 for St. Joe's.
Third down, 6 yards to go. We're under a minute and a half. It's been a long half.
Do you
Two
think
challenges, too.
Estimate gets the ball?
Why not? Got a lot of people you could use here. And penalty.
Another penalty.
Oh, offside on
Offside penalty on
Should
DePaul
be.
Catholic.
DePaul. So
It's gonna
DePaul
be-
commits their first offside. St. Joe's has committed, I think,
Ooh,
3.
very close, depending on the size of the feet.
That's going to be third and short.
Yep, that's the right call.
That'll make it 3rd and inside a yard for St. Joe's.
So
Right.
now you give it to him
Yeah.
again, I guess. I
Van-
would.
Vanover is in, the wide receiver. He's big, 6'4", 240 pounds. He's coming in as one of the blockers out there on the left side. There's motion, and guess what, John? Take a guess. Take a guess. St. Joe's moved, I think.
Absolutely.
I think they're gonna move him back.
So now you're looking about 3rd and 6
It's like a two-step.
on a 15-yard line.
5-yard penalty. makes
Motion
it
against St.
3rd and
Joe's.
6 for the Green Knights.
33.2 seconds. So you're right outside the 20-yard line. Now, if you miss it here, you'll probably kick a field goal.
Motion. Estime goes around
No.
the right side, stops, and falls across the 10-yard line. Not enough. Well,
It's
maybe,
close.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
4th down, I go for it. How's that? 9.2 seconds, an eternity.
And a timeout.
Estime on the carry, brought down at the 10-yard line.
There's going to be a measurement here, I think. Nope. The ball's on the 10-yard line. It's going to be a
Just short of the
4th and
first
1.
down. It'll be 4th and 1, timeout. St. Joe's.
4.6 seconds to go. That was a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah. I thought it was a little closer than that.
Estime really stretched out.
Unbelievable. There was nobody there, but he picked up several yards.
See, that's a sign of a great runner. I mean, you can see the run in the open, how he makes
They're gonna kick a
people
field
miss
goal.
tackle.
Kicking a field goal.
This makes sense.
Yeah,
this
it does.
This does make sense. Tasco will try a field goal.
22-yarder.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait, no.
Wait. That's 32.
15,
No,
17,
27.
27 yard.
We'll get it right eventually.
Yeah.
Tasco
Well, we're, you
a
know.
27-yard field goal.
Ball's going to be put down on a 17.
It's a 24-yard line.
Here's your kick. And it is Good, as he bangs it through.
Field goal attempt is good.
Good from
Making
40.
the score St. Joe's 31, DePaul 14.
So 31-14 is the score.
With 5 seconds to go in the half. 31 points St. Joe's put up. So, a lot of points scored in this half. We've had a lot in this half. A lot of points, a lot of runs, a lot of great plays, big plays. We've had 2 challenges for instant
And
replay.
they both went against the call, right?
Yep.
I believe. If not, we'll make it that way.
Well, we had 2 challenges. One was a forward pass, one was a fumble. One was called not a forward pass, one was called not a fumble.
All right.
But
So
you know
it's
what?
a good thing.
You know, the thing about it is you get it right. And it didn't take long. It took, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, one took, I think, less than a minute. So
I agree.
The thing is you get it right. You want to wait 3 minutes, get it right.
But you can add time to the game, for sure.
Yeah, but I would rather add
Have
10
the
minutes
right-
to a game
have the
and
right
get it
call.
right. Kick is short. And that will
should do it.
end the half with St. Joe's leading 31-14 over DePaul. You are watching WCTV, the All-Volunteer Access Group in the Township of Washington. Well, we're finishing up the halftime now. We're getting ready for the third quarter. St. Joe's leads DePaul 31-14. We're at the St. Joe's facility here at the Tony Korsich Field. Larry LaFury, John Francola, and all the volunteers of WCTV bringing you this game. It was an exciting game, up and down, a lot of yardage in this first half.
And we'll take him quickly through the scoring. In the first quarter, you had Estime, a 7-yard touchdown. Extra point was good. Made it 7-0. Then a pass to Connor Mahoney from Alamo, 36-yard touchdown, 14-0. They then had the first score for DePaul. You had Teddy Aful, 10-yard pass from Butler, made it 14-7. Come back with Estime. We had to sing with him. He scored so many touchdowns. His 26-yard run for a touchdown. Extra point was good, 21-7. Second quarter, once again, we had a 55-yard pass. 6 White scored a touchdown, made the score 21-14. Then we had a fumble. We had a reversal. All right, we can talk about that, and we'll talk more about that. But now you have the reversal. You have so many opportunity to change. There was a 69-yard run, which I thought was the best play of the day. That was Estime, went the distance. It was called back. And
DePaul Catholic will be kicking off the St. Joe's.
then we had a 26-yard pass to Alamo to Estime. Once again, 28-14. And the field goal was kicked 24-yard by Tesco, made it 31-14.
And that's where we are as we get ready for the second half, 31-14.
Andre Epps, deep to receive the kickoff.
Alderson will kick deep. Epps is deep for St. Joe's. And we are waiting the whistle. We have it. Comes the kick, end over end. Epps will have it. Let's call it the 5, 15, 20, 25. Angles to the left, 30. Jumps over one
What
and
a
falls
great-
to the 40, shy of the 40-yard line where St. Joe's will take over. First and 10.
Andre Epps on the return to his own 30.
He made a nice touchdown run,
Beautiful.
Mr. Epps,
St. Joe's.
in the first half.
Absolutely. He's going to be going to Navy, Larry.
Oh, that's fantastic. That
He's
is
a kick
fantastic.
returner, Andre Epps. We'll have to mention some of these young men that have the opportunities to go to these schools.
That's the
from
way it was in
St.
motion.
Joe's.
Handoff outside.
Look at this. Close to a
Abrams.
first down.
That's Christian Abrahams.
Christian
junior.
Abrams on the carry.
Give him
Gain
9
of
yards.
about 9, second and 1 for St. Joe's.
Unbelievable.
That was a long first half. I hope the
Oh,
second
boy,
half.
we got to get a second win right now, you know. We're a little bit tired standing up here.
I think it should be a third win. We're going to need it in the fourth quarter.
That was the fastest we went through a score in a long time.
Yep.
But there was plenty of scores. Some were brought back.
Spread to the left. Alamo calling signals. Alamo looks now, flips outside here. Oh,
What a
nice move.
What a move.
What a nice move by Estime. Man of
That
a
young
million
man.
moves.
Almost pass complete to Frederick Estime.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he may have twinged an ankle.
Forward progress stopped at the 44-yard line of DePaul Catholic. First down for St. Joe's.
Let's
First
see
down for
this
St.
young man.
Joe's.
A great run. What a move he made.
You don't think when you play like that, I don't think you think about it. It just happens naturally.
No, you do it, you know, and it's like
This is
learning to
Epps.
dance.
And Epps falls to the 40.
I'm trying to pick up underneath. Looks like 26 for DePaul made the stop. That's Kenneth Pierce,
carries for
a
gain of 4
sophomore.
yards.
I'm hearing more and more of these sophomores making
Ball
plays.
action marked at the 41-yard line. Gain of 3, second and 7 for St. Joe's.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Alamo calling signals. Alamo looks to his left, fires, has his man. Short down after a quick pickup. That's Nuri Robinson.
And 23, Corey Lied, and number 10, Zachary Rolowski. That's a nice Polish name.
So gain of 5, third and 2 for St. Joe's.
Third down, 2 yards to go for St. Joe's. This is a methodical
Oh, yes.
drive here. Nothing spectacular. 3, 4, 5 yards to the clip.
Well, you have Estime that's not back in.
Here's Estime.
There he
What was-
is.
What was I saying? What was I saying? Sorry. A nice methodical clip.
36-yard TD.
Frederick Estime on the carry for
Estime.
36
And Estime
yards
hits
for
him with a
St. Joe's,
knockout punch.
touchdown.
He is approaching well over 200 yards rushing.
Oh, absolutely.
And no flags on the play.
What a hole that time. And hopefully we'll show it.
So St. Joe's adds to their lead. It's now 37-14.
And we got to mention Tasco. What a kicker the young man is. He
I'm
did have a
watching where
field
the ball,
goal.
I'm watching where the ball lands.
1-2 yard line. That's where you want it, right? That looks good.
Kick is up.
Tasco's extra
Yeah,
point
it's good.
attempt is good.
So
For
quickly, St. Joe's
38.
hits another one on Estime's
14.
big run, and they have a 38-14 lead over DePaul.
Here's your replay as Estime picks the ball up at the 41-yard line from the quarterback. What a hole. Look at that hole. That's about a 4-yard hole right there. And now he makes the dance step to the left. And once he makes that move, he turns on the afterburners. And it's all green going out. It's touchdown, 36-yard for Estime. And scores now
Once he
38-14.
broke the line of scrimmage in the secondary, it's almost over.
And you know he's getting better on the initial hit. He knocks off the initial tackler and then breaks loose. An all-state possibility, that young man, this year.
Calling all green nights on Saturday, November 9th. St. Joe's will honor the legacy of retired President Barry Donnelly with a gala dinner at the Park Ridge Marriott. Tickets are on sale now at sjrnj.org/Donnelly.
Here comes Taska. He puts a foot into it.
Out of
And it'll
bounds.
roll out of bounds. That'll be a penalty.
Look at that flag. That flag was thrown record height. How you feel? You doing all right?
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Look at that sky.
Not a cloud in the sky.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Humidity is low, I believe. The heat is high.
The heat is high, the humidity is low.
Probably 40 degrees, or 40, whatever you call it.
The relative humidity?
Yep.
I hope it's not 40. That would be very humid. Out to the left, we have Twins. And carrying the ball is Sellers.
Number 24, right?
Sellers. Pickup of about nothing. He lost. Lost a half yard.
Elijah Mack on the tackle.
Second and 10 on the 35.
So second down, 10 yards to go.
So Mack looks like he's going to go. He can go, if possible. Somewhere. He's outstanding running back. He's only a junior, though.
Yeah, he is. Sellers is a junior. Very young team, DePaul is. Butler calling signals. A left-hander looks over the defense. Stands in the pocket. Fires downfield. And incomplete. And a flag comes in. They may call interference on Conneran. That he was interfered with, maybe.
You know, I was watching as they were going up. They both were doing a little pushing.
First pass is incomplete, penalty flag on the play.
So that'd be 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, it's going to go against St. Joe's. So it picks up a first down.
In high school, you can only get 15 yards, no matter how far the penalty is at.
The ball is on the 40-yard line now.
45, yeah.
It's a 15-yard penalty. It's not spot foul in high school.
Right, 15 yards you get.
You get 15 yards.
No more.
The pros, the ball
No
would be
mas.
down there. Yep. So you got to keep everything straight. Pros, college, high
Yep.
school, rec. Butler has time now. Pitches out here to White.
Nice move.
And White makes a man miss. Makes another one miss. And gets across the 45-yard line.
And a first down.
That was a nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice play by
Demir
Butler.
White, brought down by number 1, Terrence Spence.
He looked downfield,
Yeah.
checked off to his safety valve.
Yeah,
White.
Spence in 77.
For DePaul Catholic. Ball placed at the 43
And
yard line.
Armand Young on the stop. But that was great move by that receiver. You know, this is a very excellent offensive and defensive team that St. Joe's is playing today.
They moved the ball. They
Oh,
moved
absolutely. They've self-destructed a little bit on plays, but
The ball. Butler steps up, looking, throws,
see,
tried to get the ball to the corner. And
7, yeah. See, Larry, he was communicating with him. Go, go, go.
he was able to get away. He's
He's
wiggled out of that.
and now if the receiver takes off, you'll have a touchdown. All of a sudden, it got nice and quiet here.
Oh, it is quiet.
You and I, this is like we're having our own little world.
They could be exhausted from the heat down here.
I think all of them. I think everybody is.
Butler.
Oh, he's got it.
And that's it. They got him.
There's a sack.
Good defense by the secondary.
Look at that.
Butler is set by number 49, James Mullen. The loss is back to the DePaul 49.
So James Mullen gets the sack, number 49.
So the ball's now at the 49-yard line. Third down and
49,
very
49,
long.
right?
Yep. 49 on the 49 and third and long. They got to get to the 32.
We had crazy 49ers.
So it's 17 yards, almost 9. Funny with a 9 in there. 49 on the 49. Oh, it is. I think they're going to.
Yeah, this time in the offensive line.
I think that could have been the offensive line.
No.
Yeah. The offense moved just a touch.
On DePaul Catholic. We'll back them up 5 yards.
So that moves it further back. The ball's on the 45-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 21 for the Spartans.
It's been a pretty good game for penalties, though. A great job by the refereeing staff.
Third and 21. Got to play for 3rd and 21 offensively.
I know DePaul does. There it
it
is,
is.
right there. Look at the way.
Intercepted. Intercepted by St. Joe's.
Looks like number 8.
8. And he gets across the 50-yard line. Mac stepped up.
No flags. INT.
Sort of. Mac undercut the pass, got the interception, and runs it back to the 47-yard line.
Here we go. I think we're going to have a replay. All right. Here comes your replay.
Watch the undercut by Mac.
The quarterback is back. You can see great defense, and there's Mac. He plays center field, picks up the ball, and brings it back. I don't know if Coach would like him taking the ball in the right hand and running like that.
Alamo looking, and he goes down. He may have slipped or figured, let me go down before I get hit. And he's hurt. Alamo is hurt. He's holding his leg.
Yeah. Well, 26 was Kenneth Pierce.
Let's hope it's a cramp in the thigh. These are the two coaches that are facing off today. Two outstanding gentlemen. John McKenna, DePaul Catholic, business and health and phys ed teacher since 1998. Attended William Patterson. 2013 Teacher of the Year, DePaul coach for 18 years. And on the right side is Augie Hoffman, St. Joe's class of 99. Hate to say this, make us old, but we did a couple of his games here when he played the line. Attended Boston College, played for the New Orleans Saints in 2006. 2009, St. Joe's regional English teacher, and 2013 head football coach.
You know, Larry, just since we have his picture up there, when I met him, he was an 8th grader, and he played against Steve Hayward, and they had the two of them blocking, and guess what? You know who won? Augie won that day, and he's keep winning since that point.
There he is. That's Augie, number 78. If I'm not mistaken, John, correct me if he was the right tackle.
Yes, he was.
Right? I remember that coming up here.
And he was a Saint, New Orleans Saint.
He hasn't changed much in all the time.
Oh, he looks good.
So Alamo was dropped for a huge loss. It's going to be down 2nd down and about 18. He had to come out. Mucci is now as a quarterback.
He's also a holder.
Yes, he is.
Oh, nice fake.
Mucci looks.
Oh.
He throws out here, has his man.
24.
And he's down for close to a first-time Runyon, the running back.
Now, his number was perfect to see, Larry. You see that number, 24, was beautiful.
Yep.
Ball spotted at the 40-yard line.
So Justin Mucci, a junior.
Did a nice fake.
Oh, yeah.
Put the ball on the side, had enough time, and completed his first pass.
Amin Vanover is in. Big, tall, lanky receiver. Mucci under 6. And we have a timeout. I'm going to say Mucci was under the center. DePaul calls a timeout with the score 38-14. St. Joe's leads DePaul. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington. Time's back in now. Justin Mucci is calling signals now. Hands off to Estime, coming around the left side, and is hog-tied as he gets across the 40-yard line.
Maybe about a yard, 2 yard.
And a penalty comes flying, and another penalty comes flying.
Oh, look at these flags.
2 penalties. Looks like both officials saw the same thing.
It looks like on the line.
Yeah. Personal foul.
Extracurricular.
Yeah. A little roughing on the inside.
Extracurricular activity.
Okay. Or roughing.
Or roughing, right. Call it what it is. You know what it is? Sometimes you react. You know, you're getting hit.
Yeah. Hey, it's hot out there. You've been playing now for over 2 hours.
And sometimes they
excuse,
always get
but
the second guy.
Yeah,
you know,
oh yeah.
In an argument or anything, right?
Oh yeah.
The instigator walks away, as they say.
I didn't do a thing. Wasn't me.
Not me. Oh, this guy's terrible.
Just standing there minding my business. 1st and 10 now for St. Joe's. Inside to Epps.
Probably no gain.
Nope, nothing.
Andre Epps on the carry.
Alamo's back in, which is good to see.
And Mays on the stop, number 29 that time. Well, you know they're not going to let him come in unless he's close to 100%.
110%.
Back in at quarterback for St. Joe's.
So second down, 10 yards to go. The clock is running with 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Alamo calling signals. Alamo's back, looking, throws over. Oh boy, he had a man open.
A little bit
Just
back.
a little bit in back. Mucci had it, then lost it.
Alamo's pass intended for Justin Mucci is incomplete.
So a third down and 10 here.
3rd and 10 for the Green
So the
Knights.
quarterback goes to a receiver, and he gets the ball thrown to him. He said, now let me show you, we're going to throw you the pass.
This is how I do it.
Yeah.
Well. Again, don't forget, next Saturday, you're watching the show, Saturday, 9 o'clock, WCTV Sports Report. We'll report on all the games being played that were played Friday, and then look at a couple of games that are scheduled for Saturday. Not many games on Saturdays these days. Alamo throws, has his man in the flat.
Looks like
20
what, 20,
that's,
27?
Robinson.
Nuri
Long pass
Robinson.
complete to Nuri Robinson.
See, now his number was fine.
Yeah, him you could see.
Well, you know what it is? Some of them don't push up that shirt.
17-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 3
So
for
I think
St.
we're going to
Joe's.
have an attempted field goal here.
Should be a long one.
Would this be nice to? No, not for him.
29, 39, or what,
24,
24,
34. Okay, be nice.
That's a nice field goal.
I mean, he'll have distance once it's blocked. Let's go lining it up. He's ready now.
Good snap.
Kick is up, and it's good.
The field goal attempt by Sebastian Casco is good.
So the field goal is good with 4:03 to go. St. Joe's tacks on 3 more points. It goes 41-14 over DePaul. New Jersey football scoreboard Saturday morning on the channel you are watching now. We're on a number of different channels, different systems, so you're watching it now. Tune in 9 o'clock with your coffee and listen to WCTV. Well, the technical people are telling me around 9 o'clock. That could mean 9:20, no, it'd be 9 o'clock. We get up early. They're telling me what time we get up.
Some of us
What
do.
they're telling me in my ear. At 9 o'clock on Saturday, we will come on and review the games that were played on Friday night. We have reporters in the field, cracked reporters.
Oh,
cracked.
absolutely.
I'm not sure if they're cracked or cracked. We have Jimmy Avitable. We have the great Brian Carr. We have
got a
Pat
little
Rice.
PP.
And now we're adding Bobby Maines. He's back from vacation. There's Bobby Maines down there taking it all in. But that's Brian Carr with him. End over end's going to be short. Taken by...
This guy could run. Nice 24. That's Max Runyon.
Yeah.
Does a nice job. He's got a little scat back. Great move.
Jordan Sellers on the return.
So Sellers with the
Down
play
by
brings it
number
up.
51.
And we're going to have Will O'Toole with us next week, who will
All
be
right.
drawing some cartoons of
1st and 10 DePaul.
games that took place. He drew one cartoon and says 100 words, 1,000
Ball
words.
spotted at the 27-yard line.
Does a great job all the time.
Oh, he does. He does.
Very artistic, to say the least.
Butler calling signals. Hands off. Into the middle, nothing.
That's what a linebacker does. Middle linebacker, you know who that could be? We haven't called his name today.
Sean Kelly on the carry, brought down by Armand Young.
No, that wasn't the one I was
No
going to
gain on the
call.
play. 2nd and 10 for
Armand
DePaul.
Young made the stop.
So it's 2nd and 10 as we get close to the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Butler looks over the defense, has the ball, looks downfield, looks to his right, now looks, fires, has his
That's a
man.
great
Nice
throw.
play out there. To
The
number
old
one.
needle.
Charles Finley, who was his top
Receiver?
top target. This Butler is very, very smooth.
Oh, did you see that? He had a very short spot to put that ball, and he did it with nice steam.
You know,
He's a good one.
yeah, you could see he's got a lot of upside to him. He's going to get good. Affle comes out to the
Only a
left.
junior.
That's why I said he's got a lot of upside.
Yep, you're right.
White's in motion, hand off to
Oh, that was
Sellers.
some move.
And Sellers gets close to the 50-yard line.
24 did a nice shot that time. Sellers, he waited and then slid over and gained the yards.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the
So,
Spartans.
second down, 5 yards to go. Butler looks, throws, has a man, incomplete. Played very nicely out there.
Everybody was waiting. That looked like T-Ray Powell, right? 21 was on the defensive side, I believe.
You are right.
He'll be going to, well, he can go to Rutgers.
We had about 12 players on this team that have almost Division I offers or thinking about going to Division I
Which
schools.
is a great feeling to have in your senior year.
Oh,
We'll have to mention all of them, you know, when we get a chance. We did a couple.
Connerin is out to the right. Butler looking. He's going to get pressure.
That was a good
Now he's
fake.
got to run for his life. Now he's running. And he tripped up as he throws the ball out of bounds. Boy, Butler was running for it.
Yeah. He made some nice move. You know, it was a glider.
Incomplete, it'll be 4th down for DePaul.
So it should be a punt.
You would think, but we'll see.
Well, you know what? You're on a 48.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going for it. There's no
Why not?
tomorrow. Let's go.
why not?
4th and 5.
48, you're down 41-14. Give it a shot. Butler's back. Butler looks. Butler's creamed.
Oh,
what
what
a
a catch.
catch down here.
One-handed.
Affle made a catch. Butler was creamed, and Affle put his hand up and made the catch. Now, that is unbelievable.
His gloves really emphasized the catch of one hand. What a catch by Teddy Affle,
And
a senior.
And Butler, the young man, Andrew Butler, he was leveled.
He released the ball and got hit. Or clean. But it hurts.
Ooh.
But then you smile because it's a big completion.
Yeah, you smile, but
But you hurt.
as you're crying. Tamir White into the middle, banks to the left, and picks up a yard or two more after he went around the end. Second down, 7 to go.
Trying to pick up the young man who
Ball
made the
carried
tackle.
by Demir White, brought down by Frankie Monty.
Oh, there's the name I wanted to hear.
Frankie Monty.
Frankie Monty.
2nd and 7
He's the
from the 28-yard
packing
line.
machine. We can probably... Monty in first 2 games had 24 tackles.
Butler's running again, and he throws the ball out of bounds.
Outside the tackle.
Yeah.
Butler's pass sails out of
I
bounds.
believe that's a high school rule too.
So third down and 7 to
Third
go.
and 7
We're in
for
4 down
the Spartans.
territory here for
Yeah,
Paul.
they
They
got a point.
trail 41-14. St. Joseph's put up a lot of yardage, and they put up 41 points.
Plenty of yards in this game for both teams.
Oh, yeah, both teams marched up and down.
Oh, great offenses and great defenses for both teams.
Trips to the right. Butler calling signals. Butler looks. Looks like he's in trouble. And is dropped at the 30-yard line. So, DePaul doesn't make the first down. No, I'm sorry, with the marker wrong. Now it's 4th down.
$30.
Logan Rivera and Frankie Monty.
I'll tell you, the numbers are
bring
tough.
down the ball carrier. Balls marked at the
One of our people
30-yard
said
line. This will be 4th and 9 for
22 made the
Catholic.
tackle.
And
That's
then
nice,
they,
but there's no
then
22.
they went to 32.
32, 22. Butler's
Binoculars
calling
will come.
signals. Left, just a 4th down play. Butler's got time. Rolls to his right. Looking, and he's dropped for a loss
Big sack.
at the 41. Now I could say St. Joe's held. DePaul turns it over on downs. St. John's, DePaul will,
James Mullen gets
St.
credit
Joe's
for the
will
sack.
now take over at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
I thought
1st and 10.
49 had a sack that time. James Mullen, right?
I believe so, John.
There we
I
go.
believe
My
so.
eyes are there.
Your eyes are there.
A sack. Number 49. James Mullen.
This should be the last play of the 4th quarter, barring a penalty. Estime fights his way across the 40, picked up about 4, maybe 5 yards, pick up a 2nd and 5. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end, St. Joe's will take a 41-14 lead into the 4th quarter against DePaul. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Catholic 14. Here's an update.
We would like to thank a very special person here up at St. Joe's, Teresa Matraxa, who works the canteen and does a wonderful job. Teresa, thank you and every one of your staff that put so many hours. They get here 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. They sent up hamburgers and hot dogs, and so most important, they sent up Gatorade and water.
That was the key
Thank
today.
you so very much. Oh, here's the hamburgers.
Well, these two guys
Hey,
aren't fooling around.
these two guys are eating.
You can see now, that's a satisfying look for both of them. They had those hamburgers. They had 2 hamburgers each.
Got hamburgers, they got salt and peppers.
Look at that.
They have empanadas, they got
I don't
salad.
know
They got chili.
who's putting on weight between those two.
I think the guy on the left. That's
Oh.
why he's got a sweater on. We got the plate.
What a run.
Esteme's go. This is Epps. Epps is going straight down the sideline. He's got a break. He's backed inside to the goal line. He falls in. Touchdown. Andre Epps.
From the 38,
Andre Epps.
62 yards.
St. Joe's is racking up these long.
62 yards. All right. Number 7, Andre Epps, 62 yards and a touchdown. If my math is correct. From the 38,
I believe
62, 62. It was a long way, though. What great moves he made. So they have 2 outstanding. Well, he's a senior, Epps.
Kick is up,
Navy.
and the kick is good. So just to start of things in the 4th quarter, St. Joe's takes a commanding 48-14 lead with 11:45 to go in the game. That was an outstanding run by Andre Epps, who has impressed me last year as a junior and even more today.
Unbelievable.
Great job.
And he'll
And
be
John,
great.
now it's 34-point spread here in the game. It's not enough for a mercy rule. You need 35
You're
points in
right.
the second half.
You're right. But
So people want to know how come there's no mercy rule. You need 35 points in the second half. And we now have a 34-point spread, so there will be no mercy. And mercy means the clock runs. The only time it stops is for timeouts, injuries, change of possession, scores, but it just keeps running.
hey, you had a touchdown, 7 points in the first quarter they had, and a 7-point in the second quarter. After that, St. Joe's defense gave room, but didn't have any touchdown or field goals.
This has been a machine here today with St. Joe's. They've hit on everything, passing, running, did a great job. They've given up some long pass plays, but for the most part, they've only given up 14 points. They may have given up a lot of yards, but they've only given up 14 points.
Making a prediction.
Go ahead.
DePaul will win their group in the state.
Okay.
They're an excellent football team. Look at this.
That's the Mary White, gets across the 30. Your people look at the score and they say, boy, folks, it's a young team that will get better, DePaul.
Yes.
And in time, and they'll be there at the in November. They will be there playing for something special, and it's possible they might be playing in December, that first weekend in December.
Because they play a lot of the bigger schools all year long.
Maybe we'll get the schedule up before we go off. We'll show you what the pool schedule looks like. I remember we talked to Nick Campanelli, the offense coordinator, and one of the things he said, just in passing, he didn't make a big deal out of it. He says, we're young. And they are.
They're very young.
And sometimes you just have to grow into that stature. Affel and a scissor handoff to White as he came off the left side. Lost about a yard or two.
You know that play could also go to the other back, so that's almost like a double reverse type, you know, going one way.
It's almost like a scissors running play years ago, and guys running in different directions. You try to influence
and then
the
if
linebacker.
you pitch it back, then you can have Statue of Liberty.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hold on. Get away, Bug.
So 11:07 in the fourth quarter.
Handoff. No, he keeps it, and ball's dropped. Lusitano didn't know how he dropped that ball. He's very sure-handed. Sometimes when things go wrong, everything goes wrong.
And the heat and everything else comes into play.
Oh, yeah. No, football's not to be played in 0 degree. Nor is it they
What would
played
you
in
say a
90
good
degrees.
temperature would be?
Today?
No, to be
A perfect
happy.
temperature? I think
35, 40 degrees?
I would say 60 degrees.
All right, even
Just
50.
a light sweater. No, when you wear just I mean, if you want a perfect. No wind, very little wind, whistle. I mean, that's what you want for.
Timeout, DePaul Catholic. That's their second timeout of the second half.
This is the DePaul schedule. You see, they won the first 2 games, Pope John and Seton Hall Prep. Here at St. Joe's, they're being defeated. Next week is Del Barton. We'll be here
They
for
should
Paramus
beat that
Catholic.
team.
That should be a great game here. I think that game could be an interesting game.
I think
Paramus
Paramus
Catholic,
Catholic
yeah.
and DePaul would be a fantastic.
This is DePaul's schedule. So they play Paramus Catholic at home. That should be a great game. They're not playing here. Then they go to Hudson Catholic. If Hudson Catholic
They
comes
should
into
beat
Wayne,
them.
then they go to Don Bosco Prep, and then they go to Bergen. So this is their schedule. They should be able to get into the playoffs. And once they're in the playoffs, then, John, as you know, you get in. Anything is possible.
So possibly one loss, maybe 2 losses, so they'll get into the playoff.
And 2 losses should get you into the
Yeah,
playoffs.
absolutely.
White's in motion. Hand
Oh,
off to
that's great
Sellers.
defense.
And Sellers is dropped for a loss.
This young man who just came in, we got to get his number. 87, is it?
Van Friday on the tackle for St. Joe's.
52?
Ball carrier dropped for a loss. Back to the
Van Friday.
31-yard line. It'll be 4th and 12.
That's a nice name.
For the DePaul Catholic
could have-
Spartans.
He made a nice play.
He made a great play. He broke through and a loss of 3 yards.
Wilderson will kick. We're getting to the 10-minute mark. End over end kick. Taken and out of bounds.
That looks
Is
like
Mack.
number 8. Yes,
believe
number
so.
8. It was.
Telling you,
Oh,
bring him
number
up.
9. All right, Shane Stewart. He's going to Georgetown. Or he can go to Georgetown. How's that? There's your score right there.
10:08 to go in the game. It's all St. Joe's. They will put another victory in the column as they move on. They go to Maryland next week to play. Hope it's a little cooler than here. They were in California. As a handoff, we'll see some of the players coming in, newer players. Stern, Joseph Stern, a quarterback, number 10, is now running the team.
All right.
Oh, St. Joseph's putting in their players,
Number 10 on the carry.
the juniors and sophomores, giving them some valuable time. I'm
Gain
sure.
of about 2 yards.
DePaul will be doing the same thing. And we have an injured player on the field.
Timeout.
Jesse Waters is one of the running backs. And they hand off, and we get the number of that young man.
Let's see. He's got to turn around for us.
Ball carried by Devin.
We didn't get him as he turned around.
Devin.
Gain of about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Green
Third
Knights.
down, 7 yards to go.
Devin Miller. All right, well.
Now St. Joe's is going to try to kill as much time between snaps as possible. 3rd down and 7. Long 7. And round the right left end goes. And enough for a first down.
Looks like 19.
Stays in bounds.
Trey Watkins, 19.
I believe so.
Miller Singh on the carry.
No.
Good for a 10-yard gain and a first down for St. Joe's.
Lewis.
Ball marked at the 48-yard line of DePaul Catholic.
I'm trying to.
First down.
I think that's Mr. Smith, Larry.
Mr.
Under
Smith.
Lewis.
Anytime we don't know something, it's Mr. Smith. Pass thrown outside,
I'm
incomplete.
looking for Lewis.
Stern's pass is overthrown. 2nd down. 10
Lewis
St. Joe's.
Soto. No,
Nope.
can't be Lewis
So it's
Soto.
going to bring 2nd down as that ball was overthrown. Gives us a chance now as we're trying to figure out who's out there to do our thank yous, and there's a lot of thank yous. I want to thank everyone at DePaul. Joe Lennon, who we go back to at least 1995 when we covered St. Joe's, DePaul at Giant Stadium. Thank you so very much, Coach Lennon. The assistant, Kelsey Hall. We've got information from DePaul Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Thank you so very, very much. John McKenna, the outstanding head coach, thank you so very much for helping with the team.
The lineups, right?
So thank you so very much for all those people up there at DePaul, for all the help you're giving us. Nikki Campanelli, who spent a few minutes with us prior to the game. John called him the offensive guru.
Well, he is. There's no doubt.
That's
He's
Nikki
definitely
Campanelli of the
Line,
Campanelli
3rd
family.
and 9 for St. Joe's.
So everybody up at DePaul, thank you so very much. We wish you well as you move along to the rest of your games. And after this, we'll come back and do our thank yous for St. Joe's.
Sounds like a winner. 3rd and 9.
Nice long count. Hand off to Waters. Coming around the right side.
Great block.
One block and falls to the 40. He's going to be a little short. That was Devin Millen, number
Miller Singh on the
15.
carry.
15. Devin Miller Singe.
Yeah.
Nice
Brought down
move.
on the
Try to
40-yard
mention his
line.
name.
It'll be 4th and 2 for St. Joe's.
So 4th and 2. St. Joe's will probably go for it. I don't see Tazka come running in.
No.
We got to the 7-minute mark of the game. Andy Odo, who's the financial wizard around here. You call Guru. Want to thank him for all the assistance he gave us when we got here. Andy, thank you so very, very much.
First
Enough
down.
for the first down. Singh gets it.
Miller Singh carries for a gain of 5 yards on the St. Joe's. First down. Ball marked at the 35-yard line of DePaul.
So for St. Joe's, we want to thank the athletic director, Damian Logan, and of course, the assistant who worked so hard with you, John, Sharon Klutzer. Thank you.
Coach.
Kosic.
She's
Thank you. We
excellent.
know her as Sharon.
Sharon's fantastic.
Coach Sharon. She does so much here and is appreciated. Everything she does, she's appreciated by WCTV. While last year's shows we did here, we couldn't have done it without her. She does so much work and she does it with a smile.
Miller Singh on the
So
carry. 4-yard
thank
gain.
you so very much,
2nd and
Sharon. We're
6
working
for
with
St.
you in a
Joe's.
couple of weeks. Augie Hoffman, what can you say? John knew Augie when he was in the 8th grade. So, and his great staff, thank you for all the help you've given us over the years.
Does a great
To
job.
the WCTV volunteers, Ricky Wilchicki, who lost 18 pounds upstairs in sweat. We got to go up and see if he's still there after the game. Peel him off.
I think I lost about 5 pounds.
Our 2 bobblehead guys who work so hard doing
Oh,
nothing. Those
thank
guys
goodness
know
for
how
them.
to do nothing. And they do it so well.
my God.
Ike
I
and
hear-
Frick.
For no gain. Third
Ike
down
and Mike,
for
it's
St.
told,
Joe's.
as Freddie Steingle calls us, Ike and Mike.
3rd and 5 on the 30.
Oh, there's many nicknames. We have a few other nicknames that we can't use. There she is.
You got Teresa involved now?
Oh my God. I think my guy looks better than
You
your
got
guy.
Teresa in there.
Look at this guy. He's going to give you a little hug.
No, I don't want any help from that guy. Tell
Look
him I
at
don't
it.
need it.
He's hugging you.
Oh, that was a great pick. Right through the hands, but it was right there.
I lost that.
Oh,
Third
nice.
pass drops incomplete.
That was a
Fourth
nice
down for
play.
St. Joe's.
I had John Jr. giving you a hug.
Yeah, Johnny Jr.
Look at
About 5 minutes to go.
this guy. You gave him such a pretty hug.
Let me tell you something.
What about another hug for you?
Johnny, get away from me. It's too hot.
All right.
I have to explain to everybody who you are. I didn't realize he was such a.
He's
older-
a handsome
He
devil.
looks old.
Well, yeah, well, just like his
Namesake.
compadre.
His godfather.
I'm old. This looks
What a
good.
throw.
What
Did
a
he get it?
catch.
He did.
You got a catch.
What a catch. We got to get that kid's number. I think
89, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
89 from 11.
Daniel Hernandez, a sophomore. He went out and laid out, and boy, oh boy, what a catch. And St. Joe's is knocking on the door again.
1st and goal, St. Joe's on the 3-yard line.
What a catch. Could have been one of the better one of the day.
Oh, on a couple there with
Yeah.
Alama. Here's a run around the right side, and he just rolls in.
That's Singh for the touchdown.
Miller Singh on the carry for
Singh
St.
with the
Joe's
touchdown. St. Joe's adds another 6 points, and they're putting a big mark not only on this game, but on high school football
So
in New Jersey. They have over 50 points of it, 54 points waiting the PAT. And now we're into the mercy rule. So from this point on, the clock will run nonstop.
Well, we're all alone up here with just the two people. That
What's it-
coaches
what happened to all
coaches
the-
have left.
What?
We might as well
Hey,
get
John, do you know the song All Alone Am I?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I would break up. People will then say, you got to get him out of here. Admit him.
Kick is good.
55-14.
55-14.
And that makes the score St. Joe's 55, DePaul Catholic 13.
So we got,
Look at this pass.
so this is Singe, right? Number 11. Throwing the ball. Nice.
On Stern.
Five-
Stern. Joseph Stern to sing.
Yeah, the same.
Look at this catch.
What a catch. Fully extended. Held the ball in. And he was able to get a couple extra yards. He was holding the ball. That was Daniel Hernandez,
Yes,
right?
it was Hernandez.
Hernandez was a touchdown.
Right. So now, once the ball is kicked here, we were on the constant running.
4:33 to go.
55-14.
Well, I believe St. Joe's has played on both sides of the ball to
Played
play
very well. I don't know what Augie can complain about. Maybe 2 breakdowns in the entire game.
Early there was breakdown, and then there was
Nothing.
adjustments, and then from that point forward, it was all St.
You know,
Joe's.
John, it doesn't matter how many yards you give up, it's how many points you score.
Correct.
Or give up. You know, you give up 500 yards and only get 7 points.
I agree with you on that. Here comes a whole brand new team.
Here comes everybody new.
Tackle was made by Jalen Wade, number 31 for St. Joe's.
Here we are.
There's nobody. The booth is here.
It's just the 2, 4, 5 of us. Just the 5 of us.
It's like All Alone Am I.
We could sing that song too, I guess. Estime Mucho was the song that really triggered that young man to a great day. I'm kidding, of course.
No, he did a nice job there.
That's a perfect song for him. You'll have to
Christian
get Ida and myself to give a duet.
Christian Chasia with the last run.
Ida did a
we have
great
to
job.
thank the volunteers of WCTV. Ricky Rochicki, who's no longer up there.
Lost
And then
30
there's-
pounds today.
And then there's Ida doing the everything else, including waking up the bobblehead guys.
Oh, the bobblehead guys had another great day.
There's a shot in the middle, no good. Intended for, is that Ferguson, number 11?
We could give him. I would give it to him.
What do we got
Yeah,
there? Oh, there they
look it
are
up.
again.
Third down to DePaul. A.J. Rodriguez.
What would these
I
two
don't
guys
know.
be happy about with this heat up here?
Well, that's where they're shaking. We're going to be shaking with them. We could have a little game. Just go like this. They got to shake, Larry. Let's shake.
Got to go like this, John, up and down.
Look, my guy's going. Johnny over there is going to sleep.
I
I'm going to
think
tell him to get
your
another
guy-
shirt.
I don't think your guy's shaking. I think he's got a spasm. Hand off. Shasia.
Another week. They're going to go and relax from now as we, with 2:24 to go, running time.
Clock is running.
Friday on the tackle for
Under
St.
3
Joe's.
minutes to go.
That brings up a 4th and 7 for DePaul Catholic.
We thanked everyone.
If
Next
not,
week, WCTV will be back at Westwood High School for the Westwood game against the Bridgemen of Fort Lee. And then in 2 weeks, we're back here at St. Joe's for the Paladins when they come to visit.
Westwood had a great game yesterday up in Ramsey.
Yeah, they won.
Big.
Scored 40 points.
Yep. Oh, that's a hit.
That's a nice smack down here.
88.
Is that Lusitano?
Well, no, 88 for DePaul.
Oh, DePaul, right.
Devin Miller
Oh, yeah,
Sanders.
Lusitano.
Yeah.
Nuccio Lusitano. Nice Italian guy.
Oh, yeah.
Quella parla italiano. He talks
This should
Italian,
be
right?
just two plays. We're going to get out of here quickly. We're going to thank everyone. We're going to pack up. We're going to get back to Washington Township. We're going to put the air conditioner on and take a cold shower when we get home.
I got to take a ride to Ortley Beach,
I have to go to a baby shower.
and then I'm going gambling.
I'm going showering.
I'm sorry you can't come with us today.
Very happy. I'll be home.
That's something to look forward to.
In this
Ida.
heat, wow. Cleaning stables. 50 seconds to go. The referee
La
spots the ball.
spuzza. La spuzza de animali.
That could be the last play of the game.
I'm going to wrap up some of this. All
Yeah, I
these
think we
papers.
start wrapping up.
3. 2nd and 7 for St. Joe's.
Should be just
Up
one
from
snap.
Lauderdale, late in the first quarter, Bergen Catholic 30, St. Peter's 27.
Wow, 3-point differential between those two teams.
That had to be a bomb burner. That's it. Final score, 55-14. St. Joe's defeats DePaul here at the Tony Carthage Field at the Robert Joseph Dinallo Stadium on the campus of St. Joe's High School in Montvale, New Jersey. Again, thank you for everyone. We thanked everyone. Final score, 55-14. You have been watching WCTV, the all-volunteer crew from the Township of Washington. See you next Friday night.
DePaul Catholic
Good night.
13. Remember, we're